I got to really figure out how to do the focus on this iPad. It's just not working right. When I zoom in, the focus just becomes really blurry. I got to figure out how to manually adjust the focus on this. I haven't quite learned this because I literally bought this on Sukkot Eve, the day before the High Shabbat, and I'm still learning how to use it. It's very different from my old iPad. Still, though, I think you can kind of see those colors, and again, they're just beginning. I mean, another month from now, mid-October or mid-November. Wow. Okay, so, oh, it's closed. Dallenberg Bridge. This little footbridge is closed. Yeah, that's that. Ugh, it's a stagnant. Man. And remember, there is a warning to Philadelphia. It says, let no man or woman take your crown. Maybe this is the warning bridge of Philadelphia, you know. If you let someone take your crown, you're not going to make it to the safe place, even if you're a Philadelphian. Don't let anyone take your crown. Maybe this is the picture of that here. That is one stagnant river there. Ugh, that's gross. Yeah, don't be a backslidden Philadelphian, or you're gonna wind up closed, locked, shackled, and stagnant. No life. Be the true Philadelphian over here, the newly restored and renovated Philadelphian. And this really speaks to my life too, because, and I've shared this in some videos recently since, you know, Yom Teruah and just before, but I had sort of backslidden. I mean, I became lukewarm, and, you know, I had allowed other people who were not really living holy to impact me because I wasn't rebuking them like I should have. And it made me lukewarm, and I had sort of lost my first love and was sort of kind of lazy spiritually. And just recently, I would say since late August, early September, Yah's really revived me. And I feel sort of renovated and restored, like this bridge was moved and renovated and restored. It's kind of a beautiful picture. So this is the 6th bridge, Philadelphia. Hallelujah. It's so beautiful. You can really hear the rushing of the moving water over this bridge. Look at that tree. It looks like the tree of life. Deborah. Who's Deborah? Look at these names. You just notice all these names. Janet Nelson. Sarah? Vicky. Who are these names? Are these people that are supporting the bridge? Maybe these are the sponsors of the Peggy? What does this mean? I'll have to ask this lady. The story of the Weddell-covered bridge. The history of the Weddell-covered bridge is rich in detail. Originally constructed over Thomas Creek west of Skyo, Oregon in 1937, it proudly stood for almost 5 decades, 50 years, as an important transportation and social feature of Lynn County. In the early 1980s, the bridge was bypassed as its structure could no longer support heavy traffic loads safely due to failure of a main truss. Oh, it had a main truss failure. So Lynn County did not expend monies to repair the bridge. Under protest from some, the bridge was dismantled and the salvaged framework stored in 1987. The community of Sweet Home obtained these salvaged materials from Lynn County and, through dedicated efforts, restored the Weddell-covered bridge to this Ames Creek site in 1989-1990. During an era when the historic value of Oregon's covered bridges was just being realized, it is our hope that future generations continue to admire the beauty and uniqueness of covered bridge structures and strive to preserve Oregon's covered bridge heritage. Interesting. So it was in the early 1980s, which is interesting because Reagan was like the last real president the United States had. And so Philadelphian Christians really got sort of destroyed in the 80s once Reagan left. But then it was quickly moved and restored. Even though Bush 1 was a horrible man, it's like the Philadelphians got a second chance to be preserved until now. I gotta ask what those names mean though. What are all those names? Oh, here's some names. In tribute. The reconstruction and dedication of this bridge is made a lasting tribute to Sweet Home, its dedicated volunteers, and the preservation of Oregon history. The following individuals, businesses, and organizations were major contributors toward the successful completion of this project. Ah, okay. But these are not the same names that are on the... Huh. 14th day of July, 1990. 14th. I'm gonna try to ask one of these ladies what those names are for. Can I ask you guys a question? What are those names on the stickers along the sides of the bridge?
Tomorrow is our Harvest Festival, and those are the vendor spaces.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe they had something to do with the building or the restoration of the bridge.
No, not quite.
No, it's just an event. Okay,
Yeah.
So it's a Harvest Festival?
Harvest Festival.
Interesting, because I'm a Messianic Jew, a Jew that believes, or I'm not a Jew, but I'm a Christian that's going back to the Hebrew roots of the Christian faith. And this is the Feast of Sukkot, which is also the harvest, the ingathering of the fruit. So it's interesting that you're having a harvest festival right in the midst of the Festival of Sukkot, or Tabernacles. Very cool. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Hope you come by and see it.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of, because we have a whole Sukkot camp back at my church, and I'm thinking of maybe inviting some people. It's 8 days long, and maybe one of the days coming out here and having a picnic or something. You said the Harvest Festival itself is tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yeah, tomorrow's Shabbat, so it's the Sabbath day, so. Yeah, we just we have so much parties going on at our place on Shabbat because we have a whole building that we.
Because I know it's like you don't work and you don't.
We don't work and we don't make anyone else work. So if you guys are having vendors, we don't want to be buying or selling at all.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
I wasn't aware of that part.
Yeah, no buying or selling on Shabbat.
Okay.
All right. Shalom. I've got the minister right there. Well, very cool. Bridge number 6. Shalom.